Hi, it's Eric Edberg, and here is the Sebastian Lee Etude Opus 70, number 3 in F major. Again, as with all these Lee etudes, it's absolutely charming. This is the first one in this book. It's only number 3, of course, that has extensions in it. So where you're reaching back with the first finger to get a B flat. It's often in conjunction with an F or a G, like here. There's a couple ways to do it. For most of us, when we're first starting out, it's to think of being in an extended position where there's a whole step between the first and the second fingers. Remember, in traditional cello fingering, in the neck positions, the positions where your fingers are over the neck and your thumb is underneath the neck, there's a half step or a semitone between each of the fingers. And then when we have an extension, it's always between 1 and 2, creating a whole step. Now, obviously, in advanced playing, there are exceptions to that, but in the kind of traditional orthodox way of playing, extensions always come between 1 and 2. Here, you can just reach back and leave your 4th finger on the D string for security. Now, when you do that, if you're at a level of playing where you're vibrating and working to have continuous or semi-continuous vibrato, this does not work very well for vibrating. Yo-yo manages to do it somehow in unusual positions like that, but not the rest of us. So in a continuous vibrato kind of fashion, you would let go of the 4th finger so that the other fingers can rejoin the 1st finger, and you can vibrate easily on that. And then you just use the open string to bring your hand back to 1st position. But like I say, if extensions are new to you, it's going to be helpful to leave the 4th finger down and just reach back and then release that extension right away. The other thing in this, of course, is string crossings, and remember just to monitor your arm level and to make sure that you're opening and closing at the elbow so that your forearm is swinging back and forth. If you don't do that, the bow's going to skitter around quite a bit. So, for example, here at the beginning, I want my upper arm on a level where I can play both the D string and the A string. And let it come down a little bit. Now I need to get up a little bit for the B flat. Up again. And it can come down a little bit. Now A string and D string level again. So this is really the G string and D string level. Bring it up a little bit for the A string. Stay on the A and the D level. As I've mentioned in a written comment, it's helpful when you're early in your life as a cellist, and if the left hand, right hand coordination is tricky, to play pieces pizzicato first. So this is actually quite lovely pizzicato. So play a pizzicato, you can play it slowly, of course. And especially when you're playing slowly, notice you want to keep these fingers over the D string a little bit, so they're right there. The tendency is always going to be to curl up a little bit. So just release the tension here, and you'll be fine. You can also practice stopping the bow on each note. And this is very helpful to make sure that you're moving your forearm just really helps to watch it. The longer that you do that, you consciously monitor your motions, eventually you'll get the knack of it and you won't have to pay conscious attention to it. It also helps me as I'm making these videos to watch myself in the whatever you call the screen of my iPhone. So watching yourself in a mirror or watching yourself in a video while you're playing helps you to notice how you're using your body. Anyway, it's lovely video. Next one is in G major, and I will see you in that video.